from the overseas perspective, we're hearing from 3 countries pretty much. You know what I mean? South Africa, Nigeria, and some Ghana. But there's 54 countries in Africa.
Yeah.
It's like 1.2 billion people.
Yeah.
Right? And music is like a cornerstone of the culture, like of every culture there. Like there's no culture there that music is not like one of the core. You know what I mean?
Is there a world where there can be a better and more fruitful infrastructure in Africa as well too when it comes to the music business?
Africa has a long ways to go when it comes to infrastructure.
Okay.
So you don't have the venues that you have here for touring. You know what I mean? You don't have
Smaller venues, you mean?
no
Or period.
period big venues even like
So
you
no
know,
arenas and those.
no there are. I mean like Rwanda has. You know what I mean?
Okay.
South Africa has arena. But you can count them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have like the tours that happen here. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you might have. Like,
I don't know, to be honest. I'm like super curious about it.
There's a few organizations that are working on creating that pipeline or that
Yeah.
infrastructure, but I.
What are some of those organizations?
Let's see. Move Africa is one. I've heard Live Nation has been working on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Is Move Africa a label or is it just an organization?
It's like a Global Citizen. It's like
okay.
it's a partnership with Global
Okay.
Citizen. Yeah. There's a few organizations. I know one person was working on medium-sized venues. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like for up and coming artists.
Yeah.
Because right now it's like spot dates. People do spot dates. You know what I mean? They'll go do
One place.
Yeah, one place. They'll go do something in Johannesburg. Some do in Kigali, Rwanda, in Accra. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or festivals like
Yeah.
Afro Future, which used to be called Afrochella, or
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Afro Nation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
December in Nigeria is incredible. There's like a lot of shows and a lot of, you know what I mean? Yeah, but there's like a lot of corporations are sponsoring them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
In order to do
yeah,
that.
the sponsor, yeah, the branded partners. So if that's just the live, we don't have all the DSPs come from here
Yes.
or Sweden. You know what I mean? Like you know,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think there's like from China also.
Well, I was gonna ask, is China involved in Africa as well too? Like when it
There's China's investing in Africa
heavy.
Yeah.
That's why I asked, right?
Yeah, China's investing heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, heavy. You know, they're building their influence pretty, aggressively. Yeah.
Yes.
They're not sleeping. They're not sleeping.
No.
But there's just a long ways to go in terms of even like publishing and royal like performing rights societies.
I was gonna.
and the
Is there
licensing
PROs
deals.
out there?
There are, but I'm
Not as
saying that it's
organized?
not as it's not in the same
Sophisticated?
place as you know what I mean, as like here.
Right.
There's a long ways to go. You know, there's a lot of infrastructural stuff that.
Would you be able to put a time marker on it? Like how long it would take for things to like really 5, 10 years, you know, at this rate?
I'm the wrong person because I didn't. Some of the stuff happening now, I'm just like I feel lucky that it's happening in my lifetime. Do you know what I mean? In terms of African music,
Right.
Because I'm like, wow, this is actually. I still have those moments where I'm like, wow. I remember hearing an Afrobeats record on Hot 97 in New York for the first time. I remember it was the Sawa 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 Le, you know what I mean? Flavor. It's a huge noir baby. It's a big record back then. But I used to hear it just in like the African clubs in New York and African parties, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or weddings or whatever. And I remember being in a yellow taxi and hearing it. I'm like, wait, is this a CD? What is this? Is it a mixtape? And they were like, no, this is Hot 97. I said, no way. I remember it was Bobby Condra's and Jabba, the reggae show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They were playing it.
Crazy. Yeah.
It was a Sunday. And I couldn't believe, my mind was blown.
Yeah.
And I still have those moments. You know what I mean?
So
in terms of African
how long
music.
ago was that?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Maybe like 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit. That's so like that was 10 years ago. It's come a very
come
a long way.
Yeah. So it's come a long ways. Yeah. So now what I'm saying is this: is when you ask me for a timeline for like the development of like the African music industry infrastructure, not the music. Music
Yeah,
is
I'm talking about
the infrastructure.
yeah.
I have no idea. I don't have I have no idea, and I'm hoping it's faster than
Right. Yeah,
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 because there's
yeah,
a lot of talent there. I mean, it's just like this
yeah.
everywhere across the globe.
Oh, there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent, and we're right now from overseas perspective, we're hearing from three countries pretty much. You know what I mean? South Africa, Nigeria, and some Ghana. But there's 54 countries in Africa.
Yeah,
It's like 1.2 billion people,
yeah.
right? And music is like a cornerstone of the culture, like of every culture there. Like there's no culture that music is not like one of the core, you know what I mean,
Is there
pillars of
is
the
there is
culture.
there an artist that like that we don't know of or that you're checking out and you're like, "No,
Oh,
this artist is amazing."
there's
Can
a
you name a
lot of
couple?
yeah, of course. We go Black Sharif. I love Black Sharif. From Ghana. Shali Poppy. This is somewhere. I mean, he's known here.
Yeah.
He's known here. This guy now, Caesar. He's Tunde's artist.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
LBRN?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's dope. His dad was in Mafikizolo. That's South Africa. Man, there's so many. Rwanda, Bruce Melody, you know what I mean? He's an incredible artist, and the Ben and Mehdi,
Yeah.
in Tanzania. He's very well known on the continent, but there's a lot of people in America who don't know him. Diamond Platinums.
Okay.
He has like 10 million subscribers on YouTube.
I want to take a quick break in the pod right now and talk to you guys about something I think could be of importance to you. If you're listening to this pod and thinking, I could really use some personal guidance right now, and you're serious about building your career in the music business, I'm now offering one-on-one private strategy sessions. These are fully personalized, just you and me tackling whatever you need in your music career. Listen, this is the part where you might be thinking to yourself, who the heck is this guy? Well, I got over 17 years of experience in the music business, whether it was working as a manager with artists like Jesse Reyes, or working with major record labels like Island, Republic, Universal Music Group, or Sony, or producing content for high-profile artists like The Weeknd and Eminem, to producing content for elite brands like the NBA and Nike. I can definitely and confidently say I can help you map out your next moves. Whether you want to talk about structuring your team, navigating the industry, scaling your brand, or just simply learning how to make money in this music business, whatever's most relevant to where you're at, let's talk. You can now book for a fee a one-on-one session with me, an artist manager and a podcast host, to help you figure out your next steps. Find the link in the description below to book a one-on-one consultation session. Also, big shout out to those who watch this podcast. Bringing value to an audience who seeks it is a blessing. I can't thank you enough for tuning in. I appreciate you. Now let's get back to the pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like on the continent, he's like super like well known.
Right.
You know what I mean? And part of that is the music's in Swahili. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Melody's king.
Congo, there's a great artist, Inosbi. There's just a lot. The Congo has a lot of great music, by the way. The Democratic Republic of Congo.
You guys send me some of this, man.
Oh, I'll send it to you. Oh,
Please.
yeah. I'll send it to you. But it's just a lot of great music. And so I just basically, except for Congo, those are just the English speaking.
Okay.
There's a lot of in the Francophone world, you know what I mean? From Senegal or Cote d'Ivoire, or you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's a lot, even in the Portuguese speaking countries, you know what I mean? There's Mozambique, you know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah. You
Who's
know?
some artists there?
Mozambique? What is these guys? Oh my gosh, the DJ Tarico.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He does like I'm a piano. The Yaba Baluka boys. That's Mozambique. This just I mean this is a lot. Like
Are you connecting with these people?
100%.
Man,
Oh yeah, 100%.
us like
Yeah.
all my questions to you are very sincere, but
Yeah.
I find it incredibly impressive that you've been in this game for so long and you could the passion in the music is still very within you. Most people that you talk to who've been in the business for so long, that passion of music gets
Yeah.
jaded and the business kind of takes over. And you still have it like I can see it,
Well,
like I can hear it. And
because
people, I'm sure at home will be able to hear it. Like,
because the thing is this is maybe that's where I'm lucky. You know what I mean? Where I'm always discovering new stuff. Like last week, I was just listening to a lot of core out of Philadelphia. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, and literally, I go one album, then I'm like, oh, now I need to listen to the next album, or I'll get invited to a show like Clothe the God. Like I got invited to a show. Dan and Henny and them were like, yo, come to our artists in DC. Come to pull up or go just to support. And then you get to the show, you're like, this is incredible. You know what I mean? So
Great.
so it's one of those things where I was like, okay, maybe that's where the kind of the luck comes in, where I just keep on stumbling upon new stuff that's dope. Like, and
Is that what you've been with Lucky?
and maybe I go in there like not expecting it to be as dope, and then I'm like, my mind gets blown, and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah. You
I
know,
don't know. I don't know if that's lucky that you're stumbling.
or blessed. Let's say blessed.
I think I would say that you're blessed that you still have the capability to still love music the way that you do.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
No, that's
A lot of
cool.
people in this business pretend like they still
I think
love it.
I think what happens is when you get older, there's like a musical menopause. You know what I mean? when people stop,
I've never
they
heard
stop.
Yeah.
They stop. You know what I mean? They stop like liking new music. You know what I mean? Like there's just like this moment that we're just like, I don't want to trivialize, like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
But in curation, they call it taste freeze. Like when
Oh, is
somebody
that
gets
what that's
to a
called?
yeah.
Taste freeze?
When somebody gets to a certain place where I like what I like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have my catalog
Right.
of music, of my 10,000 songs in my head. I don't need no new music. These kids, this is noise. You know what I mean? They don't know what they're talking about. This isn't good music. My criteria is the right criteria. And they don't adjust their
Musical palette.
Yeah, exactly. Musical palette. Because the music is always going to change.
For sure.
But then for them, like, nah, I'm set in my ways. I like what I like. I like lyrical rap. I like songs that make girls shake their booty, or I like songs that gangster or street, you know, or and I have enough, or you know what I mean? I have enough,
Yeah.
right? So I think that happens, and when a lot of executives, including managers,
No.
I'm talking about this, including is get to a certain place and you're like, you know what? This is my definition of music, or this is my definition of the music industry, and they don't want things to change because it makes them lose their power,
Mm.
right? It makes them lose their power.